leverage and the feeling of giving more than getting in return because I'm good. Do you think that that is an actual human hardwiring that most people, they're like, cool, whatever, bro, you're right, it's not in my face, and you don't know my problems. I need escapism. I'm gonna buy Netflix instead of helping some kid I don't know in a country that I don't care about.
I think selfishness is easier in the default. I think, you know, like being a dad now, like seeing how selfish my little human being is, you know, and kind of training him about sharing and patience and all these, like they're muscles that have to work. However, I think the more you give, the more you want to give. It unlocks something. You know, we talk here about getting addicted to giving, right? You start giving to us,
right?
Then you started giving to pencils.
That's it.
Then you started giving to other stuff, and you're like, wait, this is kind of
fun.
cool. And now I can give some time, and now I can give some connections. So it's one of those things. It's the more, and it's not about the money. There are people watching that might be able to give $5. What I've been amazed at is some of the people in the greatest need are the most generous, and that is what perplexed me. We did a campaign early on with Saks Fifth Avenue, and you know, it was a very simple idea, right? Women come in and buy $5,000 handbags. Let's also get them to sponsor water projects.
You thought this was going to be a home run.
Well, it was. However, what was the most inspiring thing that Saks wound up raising $700,000 to their community, but the employees in the Jackson, Mississippi call center started selling their personal jewelry to raise enough money so that a well could be built on behalf of the call center.
Love it.
And the CEO is like, these people are, many of them are minimum wage.
Right.
It's the rich that are supposed to be giving. It's the women that are, you know, maybe buying a $5,000 handbag that would feel guilty that people, no, it's, and that is inspiring, right? So you latch onto that. It's like the widow's mite. Those are the stories that we are talking about 2,000 years later, you know, that people are coming out. So I think giving is an exercise. The more you do, give time, give talent, give money, the more you do, the more you want to do, and the more it changes you for the better. The more it changes your family, the more it impacts your legacy. Thanks for everything, dude.
Of course. Every guest gets to ask the question of the day. And a lot of people answer. What question do you have for the audience?
Okay.
A question that you would like insight to. Instead of, look, your being, this whole show hopefully inspires a small group to maybe do something. Instead of that route, is there something you genuinely like some insight on where hundreds and hundreds of people could leave comments on Facebook and YouTube?
So our challenge is we've gotten 1 million people to give once over the decade. We've helped 6 million people. We start at 0 every year. January 1, we have to go do it all over again. We have to re-inspire people. You know, I need to go remind him that his family is making a difference. We are trying to build a monthly giving program. We are trying to build a subscription program and innovate. And we actually don't know how yet. The sponsor child model,